In today's session, we will discuss very important topic of retirement, that is accounting treatment of goodwill. According to Accounting Standard 26, the self-generated or internally generated goodwill is not recorded as an asset. Therefore, in the event of retirement, whenever any partner decides to leave the business, there are two options to treat the goodwill. Option number one is without opening goodwill account, and option number two is by opening goodwill account. When we open a goodwill account, there are total two type of journal entries which are opened. Entry number one is to raise the goodwill by debiting goodwill account and crediting all the partners in their old ratio as it is mentioned here. So goodwill account is debited to all the partners in their old ratio, and the narration is being goodwill account raised. Second journal entry is to write off goodwill account, and in this only continuing or remaining partners, they are debited in new ratio and goodwill account is credited with the narration being goodwill account written off. Here is the journal entry, that is continuing or remaining partners capital account will be debited, ratio would be new to goodwill account, and narration would remain being goodwill written off. Option number two, when it is decided that goodwill account is not to be opened or without opening goodwill account. In this situation, we pass only single journal entry, that is remaining or continuing partners capital account is debited in gaining ratio. 2. Credit is given to retiring partner. In his share of goodwill is calculated. So while passing this entry, when goodwill account is not opened, we have to be very careful about the calculation of gaining ratio. So the entry is remaining partners or continuing partners capital accounts are debited in gaining ratio. So the emphasis is on calculation of gaining ratio, when it is to be calculated and when it is not to be. We will discuss as we will continue with the examples. And the partner, retiring partner, is to be credited in this situation with his share of goodwill, and the narration remains being goodwill account adjusted in the event of retirement. Let's understand this concept with the help of examples one by one. First example we will do with the option number one, when goodwill account is opened. So therefore we will have to pass two journal entries. Example is PJX are partners. They are sharing profits and losses equally. J decided to retire, and in the event of retirement, goodwill of the firm is valued as 60,000. Pass journal entries if new ratio is given as 2:1. In this situation, we have to pass two journal entries. So first of all, entry number one is to raise the goodwill. Therefore, journal entry will be goodwill account is to be debited. Goodwill account debited with the full value of goodwill given in the question, 60,000 rupees, to all the partners, that is P's capital account. Next partner we have is J, to J's capital account. Next partner is X, to X capital account. Since the old ratio is given equal, therefore 60,000 would be distributed equally. 60,000 into 1/3, 1/3 and 1/3, which turns out to be 20,000 each. So every partner would be credited with 20,000. Narration would be being goodwill account raised. It's very important to record the narration being goodwill raised. Then we have second entry to write off the goodwill. In this, only continuing or remaining partners would be debited. There would be no mention of retiring partner. In our question, J is retiring. Therefore, P and X जो कि बिजनेस में कंटिन्यू करेंगे, they would be debited. So P's capital account is debited. X capital account will also be debited. To goodwill, because goodwill is to be written off, so goodwill will be credited to goodwill account. Goodwill of the firm is 60,000, so full amount will be routed here. And we will be distributing this 60,000 in the new ratio between the continuing partners. New ratio given in the question is 2:1. So 60,000 multiplied by 2/3 and 60,000 multiplied by 1/3. Your answer would come out to be 40,000 and 20,000. Narration being goodwill written off. Being goodwill written off. So this is situation 1 or our option 1. When goodwill account is opened, we pass 2 entries. Goodwill is raised in the old ratio, the new ratio, and then goodwill is written off. Next, move on to the another situation using option number 2, that is without opening goodwill account. We'll have to pass only 1 journal entry, and here the precaution is that we have to calculate a gaining ratio. The situation is ATL, they are the partners, their profit and loss sharing ratio is 3:2:1. L has decided to retire. There is no new ratio given in the question. Goodwill of the firm is fixed 60,000 and we have to pass a single journal entry. So step number 1 is that we will start our solution. First we will write the old ratio. Old ratio of all the 3 partners is 3:2:1. New ratio is not given in the question. If new ratio is not given, then just cover the partner who is retiring, और उसके बाद whatever is left out is new ratio and same ratio is treated as gaining ratio. Since PATL are partners, they are sharing old ratio 3:2:1. Third partner L is retiring, so new ratio would be 3:2. Since it is not given in the question, then we assume that gaining ratio will also be the same. There is no need to calculate gaining ratio by applying the formula of new ratio minus old ratio. Means अगर आपके क्वेश्चन में ओल्ड रेशियो दी है और न्यू रेशियो नहीं गिवन है स्पेसिफिकली, वी कैलकुलेट न्यू रेशियो एंड सेम न्यू रेशियो इज ट्रीटेड एज एंड कंसिडर्ड एज गेनिंग रेशियो. हमें गेनिंग रेशियो फॉर्मूला लगा के कैलकुलेट करने की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज टू फाइंड द गुडविल ऑफ रिटायरिंग पार्टनर. सिंस दिस गुडविल इज ऑफ फर्म, 60,000 गुडविल इज ऑफ फर्म, we have to find the share of retiring partner. In our question, L is retiring, therefore L's share of goodwill will be 60,000, which is of firm. Out of firm, retiring partner is this. His share comes out to be 1/6 multiplied by 1/6, and the result is 10,000. Now the goodwill would be distributed in gaining ratio, and this amount is to be distributed. Our journal entry in this situation is remaining partners, that is A's capital account is to be debited. Along with him another retired continuing partner T, so T's capital account is also to be debited. 2 retiring partner is L, so L's capital account is to be credited. First of all, fill the amount for L, which is calculated to be 10,000. This 10,000 will be distributed in gaining ratio, which is mentioned 3:2, which gives you 6,000 and 4,000 respectively. This situation we pass only 1 journal entry, so this is it. With narration being goodwill adjusted. important situation, that is when old ratio as well as new ratio is specifically given, we have to pass journal entry without opening goodwill account. In this event, we will have to calculate gaining ratio by applying formula. Let's understand it. There are three partners C, U, V. Their old ratio is mentioned as 3:2:1. U decided to retire and new ratio is given in the question 1:2. Whereas goodwill of the firm is fixed 60,000, we have to pass goodwill entry without opening goodwill account. In this situation, when old ratio as well as new ratio are specifically given, we will have to calculate gaining ratio by applying the formula of new ratio minus old ratio. Let's proceed with our solution. First, old ratio for all the partners. It's given 3:2:1. Step number 2, new ratio, which is specifically given. It is 1:2. The partner U retires. This is the partner who decided to retire. We will have to calculate gaining ratio by applying the formula of new ratio minus old ratio. And new gaining ratio will be only calculated for the partners which are continuing. We have C and V who will continue the partnership. New ratio for C is given 1/3 minus old ratio for C is 3/6. Take the LCM, denominator is 6, so 3 times 2, it will be 2 minus 3 is equal to -1/6. This is very important case. When you calculate gaining ratio and answer turns out to be negative answer. In this situation, this partner is not gaining due to retirement, rather this partner is sacrificing. So in the event of retirement, all the partners who are sacrificing or retiring, they are credited and the gaining partners are debited. Your basic entry was remaining partners, or we can say gaining partners are to be debited in gaining ratio to retiring partner, or credit is given to the sacrificing partner. According to this question, C is not gaining due to retirement, rather C is sacrificing. Here negative answer indicates that C is sacrificing. So in our journal entry, C would be credited along with retiring partner. Let's see the case of V. For V, the new ratio is 2/3 minus V's old ratio or actual ratio was 1/6. Take the denominator, LCM is 6, so it's 3 times 2, 2 into 2, 4, minus 1, and the answer comes out to be positive 3/6. So this is negative, means this partner is sacrificing and this partner is gaining. Next step is we will be calculating the goodwill of U. So U's share of goodwill, because 60,000 goodwill is of firm and U's share is 2/6, so it will be 60,000 multiplied by 2/3. This gives you 40,000. Two by 6. We corrected. It is 2/6. 2/6. So this will turn out to be 20,000. Let's move on with the journal entry. In this situation, we have to be very careful, क्योंकि इस situation में old ratio, new ratio दोनों given है. First step, we have to calculate gaining ratio. Gaining ratio के लिए आपने formula apply करोगे new ratio minus old ratio. Formula apply करने के बाद what we come to know that C Answer is coming negative 1 by 6. This means C is sacrificing. C को फायदा नहीं हो रहा, rather नुकसान हो रहा है U की रिटायरमेंट से. And in case of V, answer is 3/6. So retirement से V को benefit है and his answer is 3/6. We have calculated retiring partner share of goodwill. His actual share was 2/6. Goodwill of firm is 60,000. His answer is 20,000. Our journal entry would be V's capital account debit. Only V will be debited, not both the remaining partners, because इस सिचुएशन में सिर्फ V को बेनिफिट है, so V is gaining, therefore V's capital account will be debited. और retiring partner जो कि बिजनेस छोड़ के जा रहा है, U, his capital account has to be credited because he has to receive the compensation, and even C will also be credited in this situation क्योंकि C का sacrifice आ रहा है in place of gain. Let's understand the calculation. Goodwill of the firm is 60,000. 60,000 into C's share is 1/6. So 60,000 multiplied by 1/6 gives us 10,000. So C's share is 10,000. U's share is already calculated. Copy paste it from the calculation from your working note. Come on to V's calculation. V का share है 3/6. 3/6 multiplied by goodwill of firm is 60,000. So it will give us an answer of 30,000. So this is debit is equal to credit, and the narration is being goodwill credit. So most of the time, the final conclusion is there are two options. Option number 1, goodwill account is open. Option number 2 is goodwill account is not open. Most of the situations in the question, it would be clearly specified that how you have to pass a journal entry. If in case it is missing, then we can opt for any situation, either by opening goodwill account where we have to pass 2 journal entries, or it can be without opening goodwill account where we have to pass single entry. But in case of without opening for goodwill account, very important is calculation of gaining ratio. Gaining ratio आपको कब कैलकुलेट करनी है? जब क्वेश्चन में ओल्ड रेशियो एज वेल एज न्यू रेशियो दोनों अलग से स्पेसिफिकली गिवन है. If in the question only old ratio is given, new ratio is not mentioned, then we do not need to calculate gaining ratio, because new ratio is assumed as gaining ratio. That's it.